How's it going, guys? I'm your host Korriban Gaming, and today I'm super excited to be bringing you guys this video, the start of Nostalgia Quest Season 5. That's right, guys, finally it is here, and with Season 5 I have a new build. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you guys are also very excited to find out what exactly it is that I have planned for this build. Okay, so here is the build, guys. Now you might be thinking, this is a little bit of a weird build. 250 intellect, 250 endurance. Okay, that is sort of like Backlash, but then like 250 luck. Yeah, usually for Backlash you don't want luck because luck gives you initiative, and for Backlash you don't want to go first. But for this build, when I first started off theory crafting this build, my idea was that Backlash is only going to be part of the build. It's not going to be the key or the main part of the build. I want this build to be able to do everything, basically like a jack of all trades sort of build. I know what you guys are thinking. That even such a good idea? Is it even viable for a build to be able to do everything in the game? And to that, my answer is I don't know. Haven't really play tested this out a lot yet because I don't really have the time to. And you guys can see from my token count, 62k tokens now. Yes, I bought the Doomlight Shadow Spark set. Okay, by the way, the 25% Z token bonus is leaving tomorrow, or no, not even tomorrow, in a few hours when this video comes out. So if you guys want to get any of the other Doomlight variants apart from the Ember Heart one, which is the fire variant, then go ahead and get the packages now, because take advantage of the 25% bonus sale while it's still around. Okay, that being said, I do think that there is a, excuse me, very good chance that we'll see a 50% bonus token sale during the month of June onwards for their summer donation event, simply because they've done it in the past years, and also on the fact that this year is their 20th anniversary. It's probably the best time to do it. Like, it doesn't make sense to not have the 50% sale this year when they are planning like such a big anniversary for the game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you're not getting any of the Doomlight variants apart from the Ember Heart one, then I would say wait until June before buying your packages, because then you'll probably get a bigger Z token sale. Okay, of course there's no confirmation on this, and this is just purely speculation on my part. I could very well be wrong, but I do strongly feel that there's a good chance that there'll be a 50% Z token sale in June. Okay, so this build, you can see here, I've changed my race to vampire. You might be thinking, wait a minute, I don't have any strength. Why vampire and why not vampire? And I'll talk about that later on, and you guys will understand why I chosen vampire instead. For class, I've gone with necromancer because I really like the HP barrier that the obsidian cloak gives at the start of the battle. So even before the battle starts, just equip it and then just change it out to something else, and you get the barrier. It's basically like a free barrier at the start of the battle, even if you don't want to use the armor. And I think that's really good. That's also the main reason why I chose to use necromancer as the class title instead of Paladin. There's really only two that you want to use. It's either Necromancer or Paladin nowadays. I do think that Necromancer is going to suit this build a little bit better, so I've chosen to go with Necromancer instead. Okay, and I have changed out my Armor of Awe to the Ultra Guardian set again, but instead of it being the Ultra Guardian plate, which has a small chance every turn whenever you attack to give you a little bit of extra bonus damage, I've chosen to go with the Insightful Ultra Guardian ropes. And what this does is that every time you attack, you'll heal a little bit of MP, and I think this is a bit better for the build that I'm playing. Okay, as for the shield and the weapon, I've aligned everything to the earth element instead, because I feel like this build, there really isn't any good earth element armors that I want to use, so I've chosen to make the my no drop armor earth element instead. Of course, this does coincide with vampire being like a little bit earth as well, but we don't really have much choice to play around with here. Okay, so what do I mean when I say I want this build to be able to do everything? Okay, so first things first, dodge lashing. I want this build to still be able to dodge lash. It's not going to be as good as before, but it's not going to be like super like weak or unviable either. So I've chosen to go with the new Frost Titan Head Shield instead of the Titan's Force Shield, because I want my Fire Shield to be Snuggle Hearts. Okay, so this Frost Titan Head Shield, I can either click on it and have it do nothing, basically. Have it reflect sunlight, and what this does, it has a chance of blinding the monster each time the monster misses an attack, or have a chance of dodge lashing the monster, which is what I want. want this shield mainly for. Okay, so I set Ghost Costume and of course Big Dictionary. This is a very big part of the dodge slash build. You can't do without Big Dictionary. Okay, so inside of Champion Holy Armor, I also have the Paladin Apprentice guess here, which I can use to increase my blocking if I need to. Okay, and then I can do Bag of Mixed Nuts. I have the Walnut skill here. I no longer have Imanok Edok inside of these spells, but that's fine. So we'll take this away, and pets literally just use anything else because I no longer have the Twisted Pig Drake here as well. In favor of that, I've swapped it out with Spotter Drake for its status potency, and I think that's going to be better or more widely used inside of this build of mine, okay, for the other parts of the build. Okay, so now we switch back to Ghost Costume. And how the dodging will go will basically just be like this. Panoply, the walnuts, okay, I have this. And it's not going to be as good as before, that's for sure. And I tested this out against a level 150 monster with 250 dexterity. I am not able to consistently block the attacks, but for like about 70% of the time I am able to block the attacks. Okay, and if I really want to, I can use Quad Force over here. I can use Dexterity, Moxie. So this is why I chosen to go with Quad Force, and Quad Force is really the main item that is tying this entire build together. Lets me set all of the other stats that I don't have points in to 250. This is also another reason why I chose to invest in luck over charisma, because with the Quad Force item I can set my charisma to 250, but I cannot set my luck to 250. Okay, and you guys might be thinking that is so expensive to upkeep, what am I going to do? No problem. Creature 72. This is the newest Ultra Rare Golden Gift Box item. I can switch it to Panic Mode. Pets use the super overpowered Fey Wanderer here. Okay, so against any enemies that... So yeah, against any enemies that panic, this is just going to do... Yeah, it's going to heal me and basically cover the cost. If this is not enough, Arms of the Dragon Guard. And you almost always want to use Arms of the Dragon Guard to make sure you land the Lucky Strikes. And this will ensure that it heals a lot more. So healing 400 plus SP now, that's more than enough to upkeep the thing. In fact, I am going SP positive with this. So really, really good. So 441, heal 920. Yep, going SP positive. If I want to take it a step further, I can turn Charisma on to 250 as well. That'll be really crazy amounts of damage from the pet alone. And just watch this, guys. So we'll do nothing here. Boom, look at the damage. Oh, wait a minute. Lucky Strike wore off. Okay, hold on. Arms of the Dragon Guard again. Look at that, guys. Look at that damage. This is crazy. Okay, so I can't upkeep this indefinitely even with that, because it's just way too much. But I can upkeep it for quite a long while if I want to. Okay, before I truly like run out of SP. So I can turn on the Charisma over here. Yep, that'll be enough. I can turn on Dexterity as well if I want to boost the blocking, but for now, I think there's no need to. It's really just to show that I can upkeep this thing regularly. So we'll do Panoply. Lucky Strike toggle is still on. Boom, boom. Look at that. Healing SP and MP. Alright, so this is the dodge slash part of the build. Next up, let's move on to the Backlash part, which is what a lot of you guys want to see and what this build really is all about. Oops, not this, sorry. Backlash. So obviously all the backlashing items are here. And look at this, man. This armor, the artwork is amazing. Blows me away every time. So turn this on as well. And for backlashing, I guess we have the Essence of Carnage gas over here. So I want to switch it to Rampant mode for backlashing. And for pets, with this, I want to use Spotter Drake. Give us the status potence. Make sure that we can inflict the backlash onto our foe. And we can use Crack Ornament here. Or you can choose to go without the item if you want to. If you think there's no need to. Okay, so it will still work. And yeah, okay, it's not going to do very well against Combat Practice Trainer, because Combat Practice Trainer can't really land the hits. Let's test out. I think the Backlash build is better tested out against this monster. And I think this might actually motivate me to farm a little bit because of how fun it is. Or rather, how quickly I can farm using the Backlash build. Okay, Fruitcake Zard. Just look at this. Look at this, guys. Okay, switch to the Backlash armor. Doomlight Shadow Spark. Start. Boom. I win. Guys, I win. Yup. 1.6 million gold, just like that. Let's go again. Boom. Look at that, guys. That is how you do Backlash farming. Man, for a long time, I've always been, I don't know if jealous is the right word. Envious. Envious of people who are able to do farming this way. And, oh boy, look at that. Oh, didn't manage to kill him. Oh, wow. That was rare. Okay, in the rare chance that it doesn't kill him, that's fine. Yep. Totally fine. I do want to get a Were Dragon painting as well as soon as it comes back into the void. I know I can't really Backlash the Were Dragon using this one. Or maybe I can. Yeah, actually maybe I can. But it'll be better off if I Backlash it with something else. But still, man, this makes gold farming so fun and so easy. I absolutely love the Backlash armor right now. Okay, will I be using it in more situations in the future? Probably yes, but it really highly depends because you need a monster who doesn't have a lot of HP. If the monster has a lot more HP than you, then you might not want to use Backlash because the monster will probably out-survive you. But apart from that, not many monsters are going to have more than 5,800 HP. So that is completely fine, alright? So let's dismiss this guess. Pets will hide this as well. Alright, so that is the backlashing part of the build. Next part, Were Pyre. Why I want to use this? Okay, because I have Quad Force and I can turn on power over here. So yeah, now I have power as well. Shields. We can do this. And look at that. Look at that, guys. Oh, oops, a daisy. Misclick. So yeah, this is why I want to use this, and I can just, you know, upkeep this indefinitely if I want to. Will I be able to upkeep this indefinitely? No, probably not. Yeah, I don't think I will, but Were Pyre, with the Quad Force item, I can set my strength to 250, so I'm not worried. Okay, I can make full use of how strong this is, like turning on every single toggle with strength max, intellect max, as well as luck max. I am doing the maximum amount of damage, guys. So let's go ahead and switch over to, oh, I can use Terror as well. The Panic, this is a Panic skill basically. Synergizes really well with the Fey Wanderer pet as well, and it's super cheap, 131 MP, 98 SP. I'm going to heal a lot more using the skill with Fey Wanderer than the skill is going to cost. So this is absolutely fantastic. So I can become the beast over here, and then we can attack. Boom. About I would say about 1,000 damage on average. Yeah, if I get lucky strikes, even better. Amazing. Okay, so yeah, this is why I wanted to go with the Were Pyre sub-race. Next up, Ultra Guardian Robes. Okay, let's just show this off. Okay, because we have nothing else better to show off. So yeah, what it does is, yep, I heal a little bit of MP. It's honestly very little, like not even significant at all. 2249, 2282. Like, this healing is not significant at all. But you know what? Better than nothing, right? Better than nothing. And because I already have intellect, I don't have to turn on the strength toggle from Quad Force to use this. So this will be slightly better than the Mighty Ultra Guardian plate in a few ways. Okay, the Ultra Guardian ladders is kind of pointless. Okay, because that's sort of like for dodge slashing, but you don't ever want to use that for dodge slashing. Okay, Book of Burns here. This is actually just a placeholder. I want this to be a fire burn weapon. Okay, and I tried using the Fire Heart Vanguard Warbow earlier, and that was actually not working out very well because the damage is super low unless I toggle on the dexterity from Quad Force, and that is kind of expensive to upkeep with the other burn items. So instead, I have the Book of Burns here, and Book of Burns does come with a burn spell here called Scorch. Okay, and on top of, I actually want, why do I say this is a placeholder? Because I want to replace this with El Muchacho, and I think that is going to provide a lot more utility for this build. El Muchacho, unfortunately, is a seasonal 20k Z token package. It should be making a return next month, hopefully. So I'll probably pick it up and I will swap it out for El Muchacho. Okay, once I manage to get the package. So Snuggle Hearts here for the Burn Potents. Excuse me. Armor, honestly, you can use any armor. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to use Obsidian Cloak. Pets are Thunderlord's Ravens for an energy burn. And then for guests, we can call out from this here as well. Okay, hold on. What is the guest that we can want to call here? Ray Skeleton. Okay, Deathless Draco Leech. Yeah, this is the one that can inflict a burn. Burning. Okay, so let's see how good the burn is. Boom. Okay, 4,714. Over 800 burn damage, guys. Look at that. This is crazy. Over 800 burn damage. Absolutely crazy. Okay, keep an eye out. 3.4k. Boom. 1.4k burn damage. You can use Crack Ornament here to boost the status potence if your burns aren't landing. But yeah, this is the burn part of the build. Okay, so next up, just going to flee first and heal up my MP. Next part, what else can this build do? Hold on, let me check. Elemental Vulnerability. Yeah, Ice Necromancer Cavalry. Let's do this. Okay, so Elemental Vulnerability here, I have my Shiny Woozard. Okay, I know it's different elements, but I don't really have everything that can synergize super well, so there is that. Wait, what do I click on it? I don't want to Zardimax. Oh, okay. Okay, right. And then for weapons, you can honestly use any weapon. I'm going to use Eclipse Dragonlord's Might to heal up some SP here. For shields, for the elemental vulnerability, honestly, you can use any shield as well. It doesn't matter. We'll just use Strawberry Shield Cake. And then for the guess for elemental vulnerability, I don't really think I have one. So I'm going to dismiss the guess. Yep. Decay Breath, 392 SP. 209%. Chill Haunting. And this is the nuke. This is crazy. 231%. Oh, wait. Oh, this stacks. Oh, wait. It changes it to ice. Wow. Ice nuke, guys. This is my ice nuke. 231% to ice. Man, would you look at it? It's just crazy. 273% now. What the heck is going on? Guys, elemental vulnerability part of the build. Wow. Amazing. Okay, I don't know if that's a bug or that's intentional, but apparently the stacks turn it into, instead of earth, it makes it ice stacks instead. Wow, this is crazy. Alright, so for warrior part, we have the imbue as well. We have a water imbue here in Quenching Blood Circle, so I can turn on Hydro Fury over here, and then we can just hit it. Oh, not going to do a lot because I don't have the strength part turned on. Hold on. So we want to use this with Quad Force Power and attack. Now we are talking. Yep. What else can I couple this with? Damage boosting. Don't really have any good damage boosters here, but you probably want to use Creature 72 as well as Fey Wanderer, because Fey Wanderer will be able to nuke for huge water damage, and on top of that, upkeep your SP so that you can use the Quad Force item with this. Okay, so that's for water. H series. Okay, this one is an alternative to Doomlight Shadow Spark. I can use Doomlight Shadow Spark as well, but the main reason why I want to keep this inside here is mainly for its initiative drive. Okay, just in case 250 luck isn't enough, I still have this, and of course the Overdrive Onslaught, very good for warring. So whenever I want to war in this, I don't have to switch out anything, so I can just use this straight away, and this is really good for helping me to get the job on monsters that have the same amount of luck as I do. So yeah, this was why I kept this inside of here. I technically could have used like a better fire armor instead of this, but I really want to keep this extra initiative boost here whenever I need it without having to swap out my inventory. On top of that, if I ever want to do warring, I don't think I will anytime soon, I don't have to swap out my inventory. Okay, Ghost Costume for dodge slashing, Champion Holy Armor, and the Spell Slinger Obsidian Cloak simply for their utility. They both do way too many things for me to pass up, so yeah, both of these armors here, they are undoubtedly one of the best, if not the best, light and darkness armors inside the game. Alright. Weapons. Horror Show Void Vanquisher. Why I've chosen to go with the Horror Show is because I need a harm weapon. I want a harm weapon inside of here, so that's why I've chosen to go with Horror Show for the ice weapon. I do need to turn on the strength drive from Quad Force in order to use this to its full effectiveness, because this does melee damage, and sadly we don't have an ice weapon that also deals harm damage. Otherwise I'll be using a magic ice weapon that does harm damage as well. Otherwise I'll be using that over Horror Show. Okay, for water, I have Healing Branch, and Healing Branch is really very good because I get a HP heal here, I get a efficient water spell here, I can heal, I get a MP heal here, and I also get something that can cure me of burns, bleeds, and poisons. This is really good for bosses that have those fancy gimmicks, but I don't foresee using this anytime soon or very often at all, but it's there when I want it. So this is a really good toolkit. Okay, so yeah, you guys are getting the gist of the build now, right? This toolbox that I built, it basically can handle just about anything, and it can do just about everything. And that is why I am really quite in love with this build. And you know what? I'm pretty proud of myself. Gotta give myself a pat on the back for thinking of this. Big Dictionary, I already went through that. Exalted Unity. Okay, you have the Empower, which is really good for boosting your damage. But what I really want this for is the auto hit here, just in case I encounter monsters that have very high MRM. This will be really good. And Imbue is also really good if I just purely want to do darkness damage. The only downside to this is that there needs to be charging, and I try as far as possible not to have charging items. Like I said, Book of Burns is just a placeholder, so I'm not going to count that. But yeah, other than Exalted Unity, I don't really think there is something else that I can put inside here. Like the wind weapon, like I can use the Kusanagi weapon, but I want Big Dictionary. And for the ice, I know I can use the Burden of Insight, but I want the harm compression from Horror Show. So I don't have a choice but to use Exalted Unity here. If there's a better auto hit light weapon that doesn't require charging, I'll probably put that in here. Okay, and last but not least, the Eclipse Dragonlord's weapon. This is just for SP healing. Yeah, the SP healing is kind of pathetic, but you know what? It's better than nothing. So that's why I included this. If there was a Magic Darkness version, I would have got... No, if the Magic Darkness version healed SP instead of MP, I would have gotten that instead. But for some weird reason, it chose to heal MP instead, and we don't really need another MP heal here. What I really need is the SP heal to upkeep the Quad Force miscellaneous item. So yeah, the only choice we have is the melee version. Alright. Shield. Snuggle Hearts, this is for the burn potents. For the burn part of the build. Frost Titan's Head, I can do it for blind if I need a little bit more for dodging, or I can do it for the dodge lash part if I want a bit more damage output. Really good utility shield. Spring Dryad Defender, this one, it's basically good for hybrids. I can turn it on, it gives me 30 strength as well as 30 intellect. I'm not sure if I want to keep this or if I want to switch it to Celtic Wheel, but because I'm trying to go for a more hybrid build and I might use strength in the future, I'm thinking that Spring Dryad Defender will probably be slightly better. Okay, do my Shadow Spark. Accordion Shield. Oh yeah, the control part of this build. Okay, this is a very small part of the build, or rather the correct way to say it is the stunning part of this build, the part that can stun. Okay, so paralyze, sleep, your control, whatever you know it's called. Yeah, I want that. Okay, so apart from Crack Ornament, Bag of Mixed Nuts also comes with a built-in skill called Bolt. So this one, I can use it to stun. Really good. This is Paralyzed. No lemons, no melon. This is for control. And then this one, I can toggle it to sleep. Put my foe to sleep. So yeah, this is like the stun part of the build. If I ever need to like stun the enemy for monsters like Bun Banneret, I have like 3 different ways to do so. I can't remember if there's more inside of the Necromancer and Paladin armors, but yeah, 3 main ways of stunning the monster. Okay, what else have I not covered yet? Pets Underwhelming, this is a must-have. Okay, I believe it is the best fire pet inside the game. Whenever I'm encountering a tough boss, I don't know what the boss is going to do, what SP attack is going to do. Underwhelming will ensure that it stops any SP nukes from happening and killing me unnecessarily. Okay, Commentor Jelly, simply because this is so versatile, I can heal HP, I can heal MP, I can heal SP. Okay, that is why I want this. Fey Wanderer, best MP and SP healing pet inside the game, enough said. Thunderlord's Ravens, this is for the burn part of the build. Spotter Drake, okay, for the status potence, as well as reduce earth damage, definitely comes in handy. Shiny Wuzard, the stun part from the sleep, as well as the elemental vulnerability from the bite attack. Royal Cake Pet, because this is a package item and it comes with a whole bunch of stuff that I can use. So yeah, plus strength, plus intellect, this will be useful. Celerity, definitely useful. Shield, blocking, healing, very good pet in general. I just need a few turns to charge it up and it'll be good to go. Brandy Exalt, because I can't really think of a better darkness pet to use, so I'm just going to go pure damage on the darkness pet. Now for weapons, okay, weapons already covered. Shields, yeah, Strawberry Shield Cake. Why Strawberry Shield Cake? Because there's so many things I can do with it, similar to the Royal Cake pet. Okay, let's go through items. Quad Force, like I said, the main thing that's tying this build together, allows me to set my strength, my dex, and my charisma to 250 if I ever need them. So yeah, that is what really ties this whole build together. When I was first theorizing the build, this was the starting point, Quad Force, okay? Because I knew that with this item, I can basically play almost everything that I want under the sun. That was why I chose to go with this build. Essence Orb, level 5 version, because this is broken and it's just super good. Okay, allows me to convert my HP to SP, and this build is quite SP intensive if you're planning on using the Quad Force drives. Pixel Eater, another must-have in case I ever run out of MP, but with Fey Wanderer pet, I honestly don't think my MP will be an issue at all. I'm just keeping it here just in case. Prime Chaos Orb, whenever I want a little bit of extra damage for nuking, or if I want to scramble the foe's elemental resist, this can come in handy. Shadow Feeder Pendant for the celerity, okay, very useful item, going to be useful for all situations. Power Gauntlet for the extra bit of damage, as well as the bit of SP, as well as, the HP healing not really that useful. So yeah, mainly for the extra damage boost by inflicting the elemental vulnerability. Bag of Mixed Nuts, overall super good utility item. Walnuts I can use for the dodge slash part. Donuts I can use if I know the enemy is going to hit me and I need a little bit of extra blocking. Damage, this one obviously when I want to nuke. Bolts when I want to stun. So all in all, very good item. Crack Ornament, because the little bit of status potence for every single thing that I want to play, whether it's burn or control, dodge slash, backlash, this won't hurt. Purple Rain, now I'm considering taking this out of the build because Purple Rain is really not that useful nowadays in my opinion. So if you guys have any suggestions on what I can replace Purple Rain with, do let me know down in the comments below. Invincible Star, because this is like super OP, and because I don't have Jocastellum here, so I've chosen to go with this instead. If I do like Super Star and then like or just a regular star and I can couple it with the Bag of Mixed Nuts, the Walnuts, yeah, ensuring that I take almost no damage from the enemy. This is good for like a quick, in case Underwhelming fails the SP attack, then this is something that I can fall back on, something defensive. Arms of the Dragon Guard for Hyper Crit, because Hyper Crit is absolutely broken, especially if you couple it with the Fey Wanderer pet. It's just crazy, and of course you gotta make full use of that 250 luck, right? Explosive Teleport Booth, my water and energy nuking spell, because I don't really have one compared in the other armors. No lemons, no melon. This one is for the control part or the stunning part of the build. And then Essence of Carnage, mainly for the backlash. Creature 72 for synergy with Fey Wanderer pet. And Doomquake Minions, this one is another one I'm considering replacing, because this is really only good for the damage. I'm considering replacing this with Tidal Pyre contract, so at least I have something extra to burn with. But again, I already have the burn inside of Deathless Draco Leech, so maybe I might keep that Doomquake Minions. But still, I don't really know. I feel like I want to replace Doomquake Minions with something else, but I don't know what. Doomquake Minions is mostly there because it's the highest damaging guest inside the entire game. But I do need to turn on the Charisma drive from Quad Force in order to fully make use of it. That's why I'm a little bit on the fence about Doomquake minions. So that is basically the entire build, guys. Let me know what you guys think of my build down in the comments below, and of course I'm going to be making more tweaks to the build as we experiment with it as the stats revamp continue to come out. Okay, so yeah, all in all, so far I am quite happy with the build. It's performing exactly how I want it to. Only gripe is dodge lashing being not as great anymore. But with the change to dexterity, maybe if they move blocking away from the dexterity stat, hey, dodge slashing might be good again. Make dodge slash great again. Come on. AQ stuff. Then I'm really 100% satisfied with the build. Okay, so yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to this channel if you guys would like to see more of such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host, Carbon Gaming. Peace out.